Alright, one and only's got lots of scrolls here, bat knots, all set. This is for Mystic Scroll Fight Club semi-final match. The winner will be facing Ulthus in the final match, hopefully today. And yeah, congratulations everybody so far. If you made it to the semifinals, one and only, Batnot, A-Dragon, Ulthus, you at least guaranteed yourself a $10 gift card, possibly even a $25 gift card. I got to get everything sorted out. And the big gift cards are courtesy of A-Dragon. He donated everything and he made it to the semifinals himself, which is awesome. So thanks, A-Dragon, for making it possible for us to do another season of Mystic Scroll Fight Club here. And I know I haven't been as active as I usually am with these streams and everything, but it's springtime, the weather's real nice outside, and a lot of real life things have been catching up to me. So yeah, it is what it is. But we're here to do the streams now, and it's gonna be good. So we're gonna do these matches, hopefully one and only in the final match. Then possibly Willow's gonna have a mini boss match against the winner for a chance to win a $25 gift card from Willow if they beat him. So that's like the final, you beat the game, Willow's the mini boss. If you can beat him on top of beating the game, then you win. You get the extra $25 gift card. So we'll see if that happens. We'll see if we can get that far into the matches today, if everybody has the Mystic Scrolls for it. And yeah, if you have some scrolls to open, you know, send me the email, free to play LMC, F2PLMC@gmail.com. And today, after we get done with Mystic Scrolls, we're going to do a few account reviews for people who have been watching the stream pretty much every time. They deserve at least a little bit of an account review. So we're going to try to do that. So thanks for tuning in, and if you don't know the rules for this, pretty simple. You'll catch on as we go here, but basically you get 1 point if your monster gets the elemental advantage to your opponent's monster. We're going to summon scrolls at the same time, 1 Mystic Scroll apiece. A total of 10 Mystic Scrolls will be counted towards the points, and a 4-star natural monster is worth more points than a 3-star natural monster. We're not going to go over the scoring system. If you've ever seen Mystic Scroll Fight Club before, you're pretty familiar with it. We'll just get right into it. One and only versus Badnot's semi-final match here. One and only's on the top left, Badnot's on the bottom right. So good luck to both of you. I hope we get some 5 stars here. Here we go. Alright, one and only's got a lightning right off the bat. It's a Kung Fu girl. But hey, that's points. That's 4 points right there. Congrats. And Batnot got a fire monster, so there's no elemental advantage. Fire for both players. So 4 points for one and only, 0 points for Batnot. Alright, that was a quick lightning. Let's do it again. Nope, no lightning. Wow, a lot of fire monsters so far today. One and only gets a fire golem. Badnot gets a fire martial cat. And you know that Kung Fu girl did get a buff, but I still don't see anybody using them. I don't think the buff was good enough. Here we go. Come on, lightning. No, no lightning. Alright, another fire golem. Alright, one and only gets a water harpy. Batnot gets the fire golem. So water beats fire, so one and only gets another point. Oh, I missed one. What am I doing here? Those were both fire 3-star naturals. Little off my game here today. Badnot doesn't think he's gonna get lightning. I hope I can prove you wrong. Hopefully we can get a 5-star right now. Come on, lightning for both. Come on. Oh, thought Badnot's was gonna be lightning. Wind Bounty Hunter for one and only. Badnot gets the Fire Beast Hunter. That's fusion. So fire beats wind. 1 point for Batnot. Gotta be some 5 stars here. Bad Knots at 24 scrolls without lightning. Ouch. Alright, well, let's change it. Get a lightning right here. Come on. Oh, no lightning. Ooh. Alright, one and only gets a wind golem. Bad Knot gets a fire fairy. The fire beats wind. Bad Knot gets a point. Yeah. Yusa says they were at 38 Mystic Scrolls without a lightning. So I've seen it. I've seen at least 38 without a lightning. Heck, last week or 2 weeks ago, I think we went like 40 in a row in Mystic Scroll Fight Club without a lightning. It was really bad. Alright. Come on, 5 star. Oh. Fire. One and only gets the Fire Beast Hunter. This is again his fusion. And Bad Knot gets a Fire Serpent. Both 3-star naturals, 0 points. Alright, so one and only is in the lead by 3 points. Yeah, a lot of golems so far today. Alright. Big money, come on. No. Ooh, that's a 2-star natural. Alright, so one and only gets a Fire Werewolf. Bad Knot gets the Wind. What is this thing? Harpu? Or the Water Harpu? Cicero? This is a 2-star natural. So 2-star naturals are worth -1 point. But water beats fire, so 1 point. So it's actually 0 points because Bad Knot had elemental advantage, but he had a 2-star natural. So not very exciting there. Alex wants a wind golem but never got one. Totally worth 6-star. I don't know. You could try any monster. You could try to make a 6-star. Alright, punch number 8. We're getting pretty far into this match. It's time for some lightning. Bad Knot needs one. He hasn't had a lightning in a while. Come on. No lightning for either. Alright, one and only gets the Water Penguin Knight. Bad Knot gets a Water Magic Archer. Both water monsters, both 3-star naturals. Water Magic Archer is a fusion. That's still 0 points. A 5-star's gotta be here. Alright, so we're on punch number 9. On the 9th and 10th punches, we always have the leader go first. Just like yard games with horseshoes, whoever's winning the game throws first. So one and only is going to take the punch first here. See if he gets a knockout. Oh, it paused. I thought he was going to get a lightning. Alright, so Water Mammoth. I think his name's Talc. People tend to like this guy. 3-star monster. Bad Knot get a lightning here. Here we go. Nope. Bummer. Fire Serpent. So water beats fire. They're both 3-star monsters, so one and only gets a point. So far, not very exciting. I mean, we got lightning right off the bat for one and only. Well, Bad Knot's gonna need to have a 4-star natural to win. Gotta be. Even tie. So one and only goes first. Here we go. Last punch for one and only of this match. Here we go. And it's lightning. What's it gonna be? Pierre. Ooh, Julie. Water Pierre. Cool. Yeah, I should have wrote that down. So that's kind of almost a knockout punch. Bad Knot's gonna need to get that 5-star natural. One and only got the Fire Kung Fu Girl on his first scroll. Then he just got Water Pierre. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Alright, Batnot. It's not looking real good, man. We can summon the rest of the scrolls for you if you lose, okay? So here we go. You're gonna need to get a 5-star natural. Can we do it? Here we go. Come on. Oh, it's not even lightning. Well, you were right. That's a 2-star natural. Look at that. That stinks. Oh, you make it this far? Yeah, we can't all be winners, I guess. But hey, you at least got a $10 gift card. I'll definitely send you an email with that $10 gift card as soon as I get it. Don't worry. I'm not going to forget. The one and only definitely won that match. 10-1. It's the final score here. So congrats, one and only. You got a couple decent 4-star naturals. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I'm going to stay logged in for you here, one and only. And we're going to just get ready to do your match versus Ulthus. But I'm just going to move you off to my other monitor here. And we're going to do some more summons for Batnot. We got to be able to get him a lightning here. Gotta. Got 5 scrolls left. If we could just get something good, it would be totally worth it. Big money. Oh. Once opened 100 scrolls and only got 2 lightnings, and they were 3-star awakened. Oh, that's bad. What are good Shannon runes? Despair. Despair focus, I would say. There's some lightning. Nice. This guy just got a buff. Kaz, the water samurai. People really like the water samurai now. I don't have one, so I can't comment much. That's cool. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, it's here. Take a quick look. This is what the buff was. Sword of the Supreme Skywolf. So all samurais got this buff. Attacks and deals great damage to all enemies with a secret skill. Ignores all shield and invincibility effects. So like going against Chloe or Casus, or the what is it, Fire Polar Queen has a shield too. It's pretty OP. Oh, Batnot's already got one. That's a skill up. It was lightning at least. I have the Wind Samurai. That's the only. Oh yeah, I have a fire one too. Water one's the only one I don't have. But I haven't really used either of them. My wind one is 5-star max level. Used to use him. He was okay. Alright, we want more lightning. Come on. Ah, that's not lightning. Alex used him as food before the buff. Alright, well here's another talc. Water Battle Mammoth. I don't think Batnot got this. I think one and only got the Water Mammoth before. So people are using these on Arena and Guild Wars defense, actually. Alright, number 2. Come on. Big money. Come on, lightning. Oh. If we could get one more lightning, it would make these 15 scrolls totally worth it. It's a good one. Fed your dark battle mammoth. Ouch. People really like the dark one. They say the dark's the best. The light samurai is the next light hall of heroes. It might be the Pokemon. Alright. Water magical archer. This is the last scroll for Batnot. Here we go. Oh, well, it wasn't too good. At least we got one lightning for you. Fire werewolf, that's fusion. Not sure if you're gonna use it or not, but 2, 4, and 6 on Shannon. Well, it depends. If you're gonna 6-star her and use her for giants, you know she really shines in dungeons. Then if you're gonna 6-star, I'd probably go with speed, hit points, and accuracy for 2, 4, 6. I think that's about right. You might need, if you're just gonna 5-star Shannon, then you probably want more hit points. Need her to be a little bit more strong, depending on what kind of a team you're using her on. You know, everything's relative to the teams that monsters are going to be on. So when people recommend a certain rune set, it's not the absolute best for every player. It all depends on the team that they're going to be on. But Shannon, Despair, Focus with speed, or Despair whatever, you know, she has that AoE attack, which helps out a lot, especially for Giants B10. So hey, thanks a lot, Batnot. Been great doing Mystic Scroll Fight Club with you here. You've been a great contestant. And congrats on the good summons you've had up until this point. So alright, let's get logged in for Ulthus here. We'll bring one and only back. Get some different tunes on here. Yeah, you gotta get Veramos. Veramos is a game changer. Alright, so I actually need to turn my phone off. I'm glad nobody's tried to call me recently. Let me do that real quick. We'll get logged in for Ulthus here for the final match. I guess I should record this. It's gonna let me. There we go. Runes for Fire Death Knight. Probably Dragons B10 for endgame runes. Alright, so I'm just getting logged in for Ulthus here. Give me a second. Alright, final match. Ulthus might be sleeping. Hopefully he's got everything set up here. Yep, he's got the scrolls ready. Fantastic. Alright, final match. Maybe we can highlight this, make it special somehow. Here we go. There we go. Now it's special. It's the final match. Get some final match music on here. That's not final match music. What's a good one here? Alright. Top left, one and only. Bottom right, Ulthus, Mystic Scroll Fight Club Season 3, final match. This is for at least a $25 gift card. We'll see. Might even go bigger than that. A-Dragon's been very generous with the donations for this fight club. So we will be generous and give back to the community. Ulthus doesn't have enough mana. He does, just barely. for the 10 Mystic Scrolls. He doesn't if he wants to do the mini boss match, but we can always postpone that. It's cool that we can do the final match here today. So what am I forgetting something here? Alright, good luck Stevo, which is one and only. Top left, Ulthus bottom right, and without further ado, here we go. Good luck to both of you. Hope we can get some 5 stars. Let's do it. Here we go. Well, Ulthus is still spinning down here. We're spinning. Hasn't come up skip yet, but one and only got a fire serpent. Oh, there's the skip. Alright, so one and only gets a point because fire beats wind. Ulthus got a wind imp champion. So 1 point for one and only. Takes the lead. Alright, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, Ulthus got the lightning on the eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's a fire phantom thief. This is one monster I fed away and wished I wouldn't have. Fire phantom thief. Quite strong nuker actually. Although I haven't had too much problem facing him in arena lately. But it is a good monster. Especially with the passive, increases your attack power by 100% when your hit points is higher than 50, which should be all the time, unless you're being focused down. So Ulthus with a quick 4 points, but water beats fire, the one and only gets a point back for elemental advantage, so it's only a 2-point game. Alright, cool. Congrats Ulthus on that one. Alright. I'm not doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Just... No lightning. No. Alright, Wind Battle Mammoth for one and only. Water Mystic Witch for Ulthus. Wind beats water. That's another elemental advantage point for one and only. It's a 1-point game. Alright, punch number 4. Here we go. Oh, Ulthus with another lightning. He's lucky today. It's a 4-star natural. It's Yen. It's the Wind Rakshasa. So Ulthus definitely taking a lead here. That's 4 points. And one and only... Sorry, my headphones messing up a little bit here. One and only got the Wind Golem. So both wind monsters. That's a 4-point lead there from Ulthus. So now he's in the lead by 5 points. Congrats, Ulthus. Alright. One and only is going to need some lightning. He got 2 lightnings on the last round. Going to need at least 1 here to bring his score back up. Here we go. No lightning for either. One and only gets the water magical archer. Ulthus gets the wind golem. So wind beats water, so Ulthus gets another point. Now it's a 6-point game. So one and only needs a lightning here to come back. The underdog. Big money. Come on. Oh. Alright, one and only gets the wind magical archer. Ulthus gets a fire Taoist. So wind beats or fire beats wind. Ulthus gets another point. It's a 7-point game. Pretty rough. Pretty rough start here. Ulthas has taken 6 points in a row. Alright, punch number 7. Coming down to the wire here. Here we go. Big money. No. No lightning. One and only gets fire, high elemental. Ulthas gets the water inferno. So, water beats fire. Ulthas gets another point. It's never over until it's over. All it takes is one lucky 5-star natural, and one and only's got the lead again. Not unheard of. Here we go. Big money. No, no lightning for either again. Yeah, Ulthas doesn't have the scrolls for the mini boss. One and only Water Amazon. Ulthas. Fire Viking. The Fire Viking singing. Does that mean Ulthas is done with his luck now? One and only's gonna come back? I don't know. So, water beats fire. One and only gets a point. That makes it a 7-point game. Kratos is calling a 5-star dragon. Polar lady. Be nice. Alright, punch number 9. Ulthas goes first because he's in the lead. Good luck, Ulthas. Here we go. Not lightning. Is it? It is a water beast hunter. Alright, one and only. Here we go. Good luck. You need lightning. You need it. No. Oh, really? Double water beast hunter. Well, that's 0 points apiece for sure. Can't get any more tied than that. This is it, the last punch. It's going to take a 5-star natural. What it's going to take for one and only to win. Alright, Ulthas, can you get another good summon before we're done here? Here we go. Oh, he does. He gets another lightning. Oh, it's like a knockout punch. It's another Kaz. Another Water Samurai. We just summoned one for Batnot. Ulthas had some luck here. 3 lightnings out of 10 scrolls. So, the only way, the only possible way, yeah, that was like a knockout there. Right in the final match. The only way one and only can do it would be to get a wind 5-star natural, and that would tie it up. That would be a tie game. Wouldn't that be wild? Willow, send it through. Well, we can't do the mini boss this week anyways, so we'll just do the mini boss next week because it looks like Ulthas is gonna win. He doesn't have the scrolls to compete against you right now. But thanks. Alright, one and only, can you get a 5-star win natural? Wouldn't that be wild if you did it? Here we go. Final scroll of Mystic Scroll Fight Club Season 3 finale. Here we go. It's lightning. Oh, it's a soggy brownie magician. Soggy brownie. But you canceled out Ulthas's domination of you. They're both water 4-star naturals. Now that would have been sweet though, wouldn't it? You know, some people say water brownie's good for Guild Wars. I don't know too much. Definitely not the most knowledgeable player here. But it's a random attack to remove beneficial effects and inflict various harmful effects. The good thing is, increases the attack bar of allies by 30%. So, all these brownies are like mixed bags. They take the skills from various monsters. This is an AoE attack, decreases the defense for 1 turn. Well, congrats to both of you for getting those 4-star naturals at least on the 10th scroll. And congrats one and only for making it to the finals here. Steve-O on Twitch. Super congrats to Ulthas for winning Mystic Scroll Fight Club Season 3. Diablo 1 Season 2. Heck, I don't even remember who won Season 1. I'd have to go back to the books there. That was a long time ago. So we're going to summon the rest of Steve-O's. Steve-O has 3 of the soggy brownies. Yeah, I'll summon the rest of your scrolls here. Steve-O and Ulthas, if you want to save your scrolls for next week, get another 10 if you want to do the mini boss battle against Willow. You don't have the scrolls right now, it looks like, for a chance to win a $25 gift card against the mini boss, Willow GR. Be nice. Maybe we'll even have Willow on the stream with us. That'd be cool. We can do something like that, Willow. Maybe you can do Skype with us, and then you can see the stuff live with me. Alright, so I'll get logged off of Ulthas here. And we're going to get those 5-star naturals for one and only. Let me update challenge here real quick. Well, that's it. This whole bracket's filled out now. Special thanks to everybody for participating. It was fun, even though things got a little hectic in real life towards the end. Appreciate everybody watching and sticking with it. And I will announce when Mystic Scroll Fight Club Season 4 will be. And shoot me an email if you have any suggestions to kind of liven things up here, make it a little more interesting. Always willing to listen to new suggestions. Trying to make the Twitch more exciting here. Alright, hopefully we can get you something good here, Steve-O. Big money. Come on. Nope. Yeah, I think the Fire Brownie's probably the best. He's the most difficult to counter with his immunity for Arena. Here we go. No. That last one was a Fire Vagabond for anybody who's just listening and not watching the stream. Fire Bounty Hunter. That's not what we're looking for here. Number 23. Big money. Oh. Okay, Wind Beast Hunter. Not exactly what we're looking for there either. For 22. Fire Penguin Knight. Come on, Steve-O. There's some lightning. Come on, 5-star. Oh, no. Oh, that's a nice one. Sweet, Fire Sky Dancer. Hopefully you don't have Hwahi yet. I'm really considering 6-starring my Fire Sky Dancer. I was lucky enough to pull one of these. This is the only Sky Dancer I've ever pulled for myself on my personal account. And from what I've heard, is her attack's random, So, dances to attack the enemies randomly. Becomes instantly reusable if the enemy dies. But if you have mass defense break on, looks like Steve-O's happy about this one. That's good. If you have like a mass defense break on the enemy group, I've heard this is just a super powerful attack. Pride will fall. Plus, a support type monster recovers the allies by 20%, so it's always good to have that extra heal of the Sky Dancer's max hit points, and increases attack power for 2 turns. So this is a really good support ability right here as well. If you got if you've used this a little bit into the battle, you have the attack increase for your whole team. Let's say you got a defense break on some of the enemy monsters and you use Pride Will Fall with your attack buff. Maybe you have some other buffs too. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good monster, in my opinion. I kind of like these well-rounded monsters. That's what makes Bella so powerful, because Bella has a heal, Bella has defense break, Bella can remove buffs from one enemy monster. So very well-rounded monster there. This one can similarly be a well-rounded, useful monster. Maybe not quite in the same way. Congratulations, that's a good pull right there. Here we go. Nope, no lightning. Water High Elemental. Okay, those are easily farmable. 19. Alex has got the water guide answer, says it's awesome. Yeah, people like the water one. Another fire bounty hunter. Go. Oh, not lightning. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of lag right now. I think it's probably because my tablet's a little slow. Alright, Water Minotaurus. Definitely not something we're looking for. Slade says Hwahi's a good monster, well-rounded in most of his team setups. Number 17. Yeah, it's always nice to have a monster that's useful for more than just one thing. Chasen trumps them all. Yeah, Chasen, the Wind Sky Dancer, is a very good monster. I think everybody knows that. Wind Grim Reaper, but I think Hwahi's close on the heels. No, they're totally different. They're not really comparable. 16. Here we go. Come on, let's get some more lightning. Oh. Not getting a lot of lightning here. Wind Drunken Master. Let me make a little note that we got that. For Batna, we got the Water Samurai too. Alright. 15, lucky number 15, come on. Oh. With this lag, it kind of pauses and makes me think we're going to get a lightning. Seems like whenever the server's thinking, you do pretty good. Wind High Elemental, yeah, that's not what we want. 14. Yeah, where's our lightning at? Fire Living Armor. Alright, lucky number 13. This is gonna be it. Here we go. I was wrong. Fire Imp Champion. Yeah, this was a secret dungeon not too long ago, so I think everybody's had their fill of Fire Imp Champions. Number 12. Come on. Come on, Steve-O. You need something to go with that Hwahi. Wind Magical Archer, Ardella. Don't think that's what anybody's really looking for. Doc Shock pulled a Water Polar Queen 3 days ago. Congrats on that. I like all the Polar Queens, especially that Fire one. I don't know about the Wind one. The Wind one's confusing. Somebody just asked me recently about the Wind one. And I haven't replied back to him because I don't know exactly what to tell him. The Wind Polar Queen's kind of a confusing monster. It resets the buffs and debuffs for enemies and allies. So it's like resetting everything. What kind of a team would you take for that? I could see taking Vertihil, you know, because he doesn't do any kind of a buffing thing. You know, his strength lies in increasing the attack bar of your allies. So, I mean, you could definitely build a team around the Wind Polar Queen, but she's weird. She's totally unique. Fire Vagabond. Dark Polar Queen. How lucky is that? I don't even know how good that is. Never even looked at the Dark Polar Queen. Number 10. Come on, here we go. There's a lightning. What's it gonna be? Oh, look at this. Oh, I hope you don't have one already. Because this is a game changer right here. Man, I would be so happy if I pulled Chloe on my account. I've used so many scrolls and never pulled a Chloe for myself. I can't wait to see Steve-O. If this is something he needs or not. If Steve-O's already got one, he's not going to be as excited. Maybe he stopped paying attention. Oh, he's already got Chloe. Well, I wish you could give me this Chloe then. Some people have like 5 Chloes and I just cannot get one. On my account at least. So Chloe and Fire Sky Dancer, 2 awesome fire monsters. Somebody just got Ionia. That's pretty wild. That's a great monster right there. Well, I wish I could just borrow it or trade you. I would trade you one of my 3 lures for this Chloe. Easily. I'd trade you 2 of the 3. Alright, well, here we go. Some people have all the Chloe luck, I guess. I'm gonna change the tunes here. And we'll listen to this. Elder Water Beast Hunter. We don't want that. I can't get Chasen or Chloe. But I've built my team's strategy around not having those 2 monsters. Seems like everybody uses them. But I don't need them. If I got them, I don't even know what I'd do with them, honestly. I've built my teams differently. Wind Lizard Man. Congrats, Irby, you just got a Sandman. Awesome, you got a 6-star that. Steve-O would take a lure. Yeah, I got 3 lures now. The Water Phantom Thief. Alright, lucky number 7. Here we go. No, not lucky number 7. Wind Harpy. Yes, Wind Lizard. I don't know if you're serious or not. I mean, that's fusion. Maybe you really needed that Wind Lizard Man for fusion. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet if you did. Cool. That's good. I'm glad you're happy with that one. Here we go, number 6. Nope. Ugh. 2-star natural. Water, what are these? I always forget what these things are called. They're not serpents, they're salamanders. Water salamander. Kaiman. We got Kaiman. Alright, 5 left. We pulled Chloe out of 20 scrolls. Alright, let's do a little recap. We had 25 scrolls and we started, other than Mystic Scroll Fight Club here for one and only. We got Fire Epicon Priest and Fire Sky Dancer, so only 2 lightnings, but they were good lightnings. And he was happy with the Fire Sky Dancer. He already had a Chloe. Here we go. We get one more good one. Be sweet. Water Drunken Master. Yeah, you needed that for fusion, that Wind Lizard Man. Good. Good. Go, number 4. No lightning. Fire Inferno. Not what we want. Alright, number 3, lucky 3. I hope. Come on, lucky 3. Give us a happy ending here, come to us. We want happy ending. Elia's saying hi to the Fire Imp champion there. Came by, waved. How's it going, little guy? Welcome to the island of misfit monsters here. Kind of what it looks like. It looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's island of misfit toys here. Look at these things. Alright, here we go. Big money. Big money. No. Ugh, we're down to 1 scroll. Water Magical Archer. Yeah, it's fusion, but it's not what we're looking for. Alright, last one. You sense the luck. Luck in the air. Oh, no happy ending. Come to US, no love us long time. Elia's kind of doing her job. She's kind of strutting around the ring here. She just didn't pull a lot of lightnings for us. Alright though, we did alright. Well, thanks Stevo, thanks one and only / Stevo for letting us open those scrolls, and congratulations on making it to the semifinals there. Or the finals, I'm sorry. And congrats on your good monsters there. Alright, so I'm gonna get logged into my account and we'll do some reviews. I said when we first started this thing I was gonna do some reviews for people who are always on the Twitch stream here. Anderson the Last Horseman. If you're on, go to channel 5002. I'm all logged off of everybody's accounts, so thanks again. And go to channel 5002 and just wait for me there. We'll take a look at your account. I say we, but it's actually just me. Predator's not with us today. He's got quite the work schedule lately in the summertime, so hopefully we can get together and do a dual account review video soon. But until then, you're stuck with me. Da729, okay. We'll see, Kratos. I figure I'll stream here for another at least 45 minutes. My kids are sleeping right now, so now's a pretty good time. And we have... Didn't promise, but I did tell Anderson, Alex, and 9 Happy Ferrets. I'm just going to put you down here, but that doesn't mean... I'm not going to be able to read all the chat and everything, but doesn't mean we'll get to you, but we're going to try. I'm looking for Da729. Say something in 5002. Nope, not going to forget you, Alex. Kranos. What just happened? Oh my goodness. Where you at, Anderson, the Last Horseman? I see Alex, I see 5 soldiers. I'll try to get to people, I'm just trying to do it in a little bit of an organized fashion here. And really, if you're already pretty far into this game, I don't know how much I can help you. There we go. Alright, so Da is a level 29. He's got Fire Phantom Thief, Ramagos, Megan, Bella on defense right now. So specifically, Anderson, what are you looking for help with? Because it's pretty difficult to just give general help. I mean, I can do my best, but there's a lot of aspects of this game, and I can just throw out some tips and tricks. We'll see what happens. You know, if you have a specific thing you're shooting for, like a certain dungeon or a certain arena team, arena offense or defense, you know, let me know. So I see you have 5-star Lumi, Ramagos. You're working on still max leveling these characters. And Gene the Fire Phantom Thief here, that's cool and all. What is this, the skill leader? Resistance. So resistance in arena, that's usually not what you're shooting for. Just basically what monsters you should be working on and stuff, okay? Alright, so you got Rauk here, kind of as a farmer. He'd be probably the best farmer you have. I mean, Ramagos can solo, what is it? He can solo, I don't even remember, one of the water dungeons in hell mode, but it's pretty slow. But it's really good experience per energy used. So you could use him as a farmer, but for fast farming and getting more 6 stars, yeah, your Rauk's probably going to do a better job of that. Just speed clearing Faimon level 1. So yeah, I would work on Rauk. As far as runes for Rauk, yeah, you got it right. Fatal Blade attack percent across the board. You definitely want to get an attack percent rune here. And this looks pretty good for a level 20 some account. You know, you're working towards everything good. You've already farmed Amun and Belladon. You know, in general, I am starting to recommend Belladon for people more so than Amun, because Amun only starts to shine when you have him as 6 star and you have 100% crit rate, which you're close to right now. So you're building him right, and you have the blade runes to get that 100% crit rate, and violent runes really make Amun shine too. I mean, I love my Amun, but he's real difficult for new players to build. So maybe slow down on working on your Amun. He might be real useful for you now for some content. I mean, you can definitely pair him with Belladon, but probably Belladon would be a good 5-star monster, and then one of your first 6-star monsters also. I don't know. I hate doing these reviews on my own because I miss a lot of things. I only know my own experience. So you got Arnold, that's really good. You know, I'd work on him. You got the Water Sky Dancer. We just talked about the Water Sky Dancer. Alex says the Water Sky Dancer is really nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna read chat a little bit here. Alex's focus is on TOA. Okay, great. And we're gonna get to Alex's account next. All right, take care, Batnot. Thanks for everything. You can solo Giants B10, Ramagos. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that done. Solo the Snow Mountain. Sure he can, but I think he can solo higher up than just the Snow Mountain. Alright, so we got the X-Files music going on here. You know, probably don't build this Joker anymore, this Water Joker. He's probably the worst Joker. People don't like him in general. I mean, his skills kind of lead people to think, oh, he's going to be pretty sweet, especially with his new skill, Revives with Invincibility. But no, not so much. I would stop making him, but, you know, eventually you're going to use him as a 5-star monster to feed to one of your other Jokers, like Lucian, or possibly even a JoJo. People still sometimes make JoJos, even though the bomber teams aren't as useful as they used to be. Now that Veramos is so widely used, Veramos is just so good that bomb teams are pretty easily countered with Veramos. So yeah, it looks like you've seen and you know what some good monsters are. So the Dark Vagabond is becoming really popular. It's 6-star nowadays. So yeah, that's okay. You really need to focus on like a core team though. So I'm seeing a lot of fusion possibilities here. Dark Minotaur is interesting. I've never even seen one of these things. Increase your attack power by 30% and Your attack power increases additionally as your hit points decreases. And I don't love when monsters have that ability. You won't be able to receive any beneficial effects during battle. What? Really? What a weirdo. That's a weird passive. Attacks with an axe and recovers by 25% of the enemy's max hit points. So that's interesting. Recovers 25% of the enemy's max hit points. So if you attack with this attack, it pretty much heals you to full if you're attacking like a really high hit point enemy. Is that what I'm seeing? Deck Healermon says this guy sucks. Okay, just provoke the General Minotaurus. Yeah, I don't know about this guy. I would probably just put him in storage and hold on to him. Anyways, alright, let's get back to your core monsters here. Alright, if it was me, I'd make Belladon 5-star right off the bat. Belladon, coupled with your other 5 stars here, would probably be a pretty solid arena team. I mean, for a level 29, it's not bad. Your Ramagos, like I said, you could use him as a farming monster, but it's going to be slow. Your Rauk, a lot of people are going to say 5-star or 6-star Rauk right away. Probably your first 6-star people are going to say. And yeah, as far as farming goes, Rauk's great. You get a lot of 2-star fodders and stuff from farming Phaimon Volcano L mode, and it's super quick. Rauk can just blow through the whole stage. You know, so I'm not going to say not to do that. That's a possibility. You need to get good fatal runes and stuff. The one thing that you need to do is definitely get your Giants B10 team going here. Your Giants B10 team, you got Shannon, you got Bernard, that's sweet. You got Swift Focus on Bernard. This is not a good rune. I'm sure we don't need to talk about all your runes because you're probably not too happy with them at level 20. You're going to be getting better runes as you go. Just keep working on runes. I just got done, excuse me, gotta take a drink here. I just got done watching the movie Kingsman, and for those of you who've seen Kingsman, one of the memorable lines is manners maketh man, or I don't even think that's what it is, but runes maketh monsters in this game. You know, so runes are just that important in this game. So being able to farm the high level runes, this is a nice rune though for level 20. Despair, yeah, perfect. Despair Focus on Shannon with a 5-star speed rune. You know, make this thing plus 12, no doubt. This is a great rune. You're definitely going to get more hit points or accuracy or defense percent when you plus 9 this thing. So the way runes work for anybody who's so new that they don't understand this, it took me a while to understand this, is if you get, let's say, a blue rune, it already comes with 2 stats. So that means when you plus 3 and plus 6 that rune, one of these 2 stats is going to go up each time. If it was a 2... So if it was a purple rune and it came with 3 stats, one of those 3 stats is going to increase at plus 3, plus 6, and plus 9, no matter what. So, and then when you plus 12, if it was a purple rune, the last spot would fill up and you wouldn't get any more pluses here. So that's why getting the heroic, I think the heroic are the orange ones, maybe the purple or the heroic, but getting the purple and the orange runes are so much better because you have a chance to get that, you know, plus 20 to plus 30% hit points. The subs become really important late game. So getting a higher color, a higher rarity rune makes it that much better because look, he's already got plus 15% defense, and I can almost guarantee that came from the plus 3 and the plus 6 because this was a purple rune to start, and I know that because turns purple at plus 9, but it's already purple and it's only plus 6. So it already had these 3 stats when he started, and then when he did plus 3 and plus 6, he probably got extra defense percent, which makes this such a great rune. Now this is a rune that's worthy of end game, honestly, because a 5-star, the difference between a 5-star and 6-star speed rune is only 3 speed. So 5-star speed runes are still extremely viable. That 3 speed is pretty negligible, especially if you have good subs like this. Accuracy, hit points, and defense, all perfect for Shannon. I mean, that's a great rune. I'd plus 15 this thing, and I'd max it right out. not feel bad about that one. You got a good defense here. Shannon just basically needs survivability. So defense or hit points is perfectly acceptable. You have extra hit points down here. This is a good rune too. This actually came, I know this was already a heroic orange rune because you don't have it plus 12 yet. It turns orange at plus 12 again. Plus 20% resistance. That's perfect for Shannon, especially for giants. Most teams you're looking for that resistance for giants. So yeah, your Shannon looks great here. No doubt about it. You got accuracy too. That's okay. You want accuracy for Shannon. You're gonna want to have her at 5 stars for her to survive Giants B10 though. Manners maketh man. That's right. Runes maketh monsters in this game. Oh, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Alright, so your Bernard definitely needs some work on his runes, but yeah, Swift Focus is probably the way to go, and you don't have to go hit point percent across the board. You're going to want speed here on Bernard, I would say. Bernard's great with lots of speed for more than just Giants Keep. So 5-star Bernard, 5-star Shannon, definitely 5-star your Bella. I would even think about 6-starring Bella, very shortly. Bella's pretty awesome. And, Amon can be useful too, but, and you have pretty good runes on your Amon. I mean, decent enough because you have enough hit points for him to probably survive. And he doesn't have much resistance, but he could be a member, I suppose, too. The only problem is for your Giants team, you don't have the leader. So, what am I going to recommend? Most people already know this. And for a level 20, it's hard for me to recommend this, but it's really that important. And it looks like you've been saving a lot of the fusion monsters. Go for that Veramos. It's a 5-star fusion monster that anybody can get, and it's just that good. It's going to let you do Giants B10, especially with a little bit of work on the team you've already created. You don't have to have a dotter. Usually somebody, if you take Veramos, he's already going to be putting dots up on the giant, and if the rest of your team's survivable enough, like with Shannon casting the speed decrease with good accuracy like you have here on the giant, as well as increasing the defense of the rest of your team, you're going to be able to survive, especially with Veramos' leader skill, which is plus 30% hit points for the rest of your team. So if you got Veramos and you 5-starred these monsters, with Amon being the last one, because I'm not sure you need to do that, and if you used a different monster, like, and you could use Darien. Darien's good too, but I haven't even really used my Darien yet. I've played the game up until this point without him. Konami is good for dragons, but you need to really focus on your Giants team. You need to get that Veramos. You need to start farming the Giants B10. Get some awesome 5-star and 6-star runes to fill in your gaps here if you can. Make your Belladon really awesome. Get some runes for these guys as well from Giants. Your Ramagos probably wants Vampire runes. And those are going to come from dragons, but you got energy here for now. And that's perfectly fine. He really excels with, a lot of people love Vampire runes, because when he does his clean shot, he pretty much heals himself back up to full health. So with Vampire runes, he can farm a lot more difficult content. You're not going to be able to farm that much hard content with this Ramagos. And I think people were talking about Ramagos soloing Giants B10. I think that's a Vampire Ramagos. It has to be. I'm pretty sure. Can Veramos solo Bearman SD? I don't know. Never tried that. Alright. So yeah, that's my suggestion. Keep shooting forward for that Veramos. And this is a solid Giants team. The rest of your monsters are good, hang on to them, but stop leveling them, stop focusing on them. Like Arnold, he's going to be more of a monster for Tower of Ascension and for arena offense. And the general order that I recommend people get through this game is work on the dungeons until you can do all the Giants dungeons, then work on a Dragons team. And in the meantime, while you're doing that, play arena, get those glory points. Always buy the Devilmon from the weekly glory shop every single day or every single week. You know, but don't focus on trying to get too high up in arena. You have to have runes. Runes maketh monster in this game, you know. So for you to get those runes, you need to be able to do giants and dragons B10, and to do that, Veramos. It stinks because it takes so much work and effort to get that Veramos, but he's so good, especially seeing as how you don't have a Casus, and a Casus used to be the leader that I would recommend for Giants B10. I did a video on it, of course. Most people have seen it. And yeah, stop working on this guy. Don't just fodder him away. I mean, he's close enough that eventually you're going to want to make him in all these monsters, even if you don't think they're that good, like Chi-Chi here. Actually, I think that's fusion, but I know the Wind Yeti isn't fusion. So for the Wind Yeti, you know, eventually you're going to want to make him max level. You're going to turn him into a 5-star. You're going to feed him as a 5-star level 1 to a 6-star. So don't just, you didn't waste anything with any of these monsters. You're never really wasting until you start doing max level 5-stars, because then that experience can be wasted if that's a monster you want to use to 6-star a monster. But these 4-stars, you didn't waste anything. Just start focusing more on 5-starring your team to do Giants B10. That would be my recommendation. Okay, so what are people saying? He's got Lumi. Fed your Ramagos to make a 6-star. You know, Ramagos you can always get back. You can make another one. Vamper Revenge can solo, but he's not efficient. Yeah, it's all about efficiency. So people say Lumi can solo Dragons B10. Yeah, sure. Sure she can. But how long does it... excuse me. How long does it take? It takes a long time. So I don't recommend that to anybody. Plus, you have to have really awesome runes, and I still don't know if you have a 100% success rate. I mean, I never had a 100% success rate with Lumi, with dragons. It wasn't efficient. I recommend doing a team with a Reviver and dots and things, so. Alright, hopefully that helped you out there. Anderson, the Last Horseman. Best of luck. You'll get there. You're doing great for level 29. Absolutely great. Keep on working. Yeah, Casus. You can do it at 5-star, but you're right. Oh, Falcono. Oh, what am I doing here? All right. So Alex, let's take a look at your account. Alright, this is Alex's second account actually. I've been in communication with him for a long time, back in the days when, a long time ago, months ago. So I'm just going to pop up his monsters here, and I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, a lot of questions. And a lot of me not knowing answers to questions. Hopefully I'm not giving as much bad advice as I used to. Alright. Alex, he was super stoked because this was his alternate account a while ago. You know, he made this account right when I first started making videos, pretty close to right around the same time, maybe a month or two after I started making videos. And he had such good luck with his alternate account, it became his main account. So he's got Ariel here, the Water Archangel. He's got a lot of good monsters. He's got Tyron. No, I think Tyron's great. Tyron would probably be my next 6-star. We were gonna do, I was actually gonna do a 6-star for him today, but we weren't ready for that. So, Alex is looking for help on Tower of Ascension, and I think this is where I struggle a little bit more. I wish Predator was here. You got Draco for immunity. So this is one monster I don't know enough about. I know he's good because he's got the immunity, attack gauge increase, and it'd be nice if you got a skill up here for sure. AoE, do you have a spare runes on him? No. Swift. Why would you have 3 blade runes? This guy. Alright, so that's definitely a little confusing there. So you obviously don't have good runes on him. You must not be using Draco much. Yeah, Ariel's a heck of a good monster for healing. I mean, 2 of his skills are huge heals. All allies by 50%. Oh, and ally. Then the other one is all allies by 30, and he puts up this buff that increases every single time they take a turn, 15% more of their hit points, so very powerful. And he's got the cooldowns. This is, I would take him for just about all content, just because he's such a good healer. I know, Tyron is very powerful. I mean, he's such a good CC unit, plus he's dangerous. He's got pretty heavy hitting attacks. He's unpredictable. He's got a good leader skill. I love Tyron. I don't have one, but I love him. I think he's just a great monster. If I had one, he would be a 6-star without a doubt. His leader skill is useful everywhere. Attack speed of ally monsters by 19%. This can be useful in Tower of Ascension also. So Fuko, this is interesting because I do see these monsters 6-star in Endgame Arena and Endgame Guild Wars sometimes. I mean, they're difficult to kill. They can be pretty strong with the AoE attack. It's not an AoE attack actually. I've never used one. Weakens the defense for 2 turns, so he's got the defense break there. Changes the decrease attack speed effect with the stun effect for 1 turn. I don't know what to recommend there really. Okay, so you got Bernard. Bernard's good, solid character. Shimate for arena probably, you know, the arena skill. I don't love my shimmy like I used to. Tyron, Shannon, Bernard, Ariel for Tower of Ascension. Valsmark, yep, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing I said just now to Anderson. Veramos, man, you gotta go for Veramos. You got some good monsters here for sure. I mean, you've been pretty lucky. Interestingly, you got yourself a cowgirl here, Wind Cowgirl. You got some very fun monsters. Yeah, and I like the Wind Taoists, even though I don't know how useful they are. Vertihill. Gosh, you got a 5-star, you got a 6-star this guy. This guy's so good. He really is. He's just that awesome. For Tower of Ascension, he's not going to have the leader skill for you. Yeah, I probably will, Alex. Cynthia, I don't know if we're going to have time to get to any more account advice today. We already have 2 people lined up. 9 Happy Ferrets and Kranos. Okay, so what I'm seeing, Alex, is you have a lot of 5-star monsters, and I know you're getting ready to 6-star your next monster, which I would recommend being Tyron, or just waiting till you get Veramos. I mean, if you can get Veramos was the difference between me going from Tower of Ascension 70, 1 reset, to completely beating Tower of Ascension with little effort the next reset. I mean, Veramos was the key to that, and my Veramos doesn't even have that good of runes. So get yourself a Veramos 6-star on Max Skillum. You're not going to regret it. Tyron, 6-star him. And I think what Gonzalez Mark is saying is great. I mean, Tyron is a lead that gives you the extra speed. Shannon, but you're going to need Veramos in there because he's going to remove all those debuffs from your monsters. You can keep your monsters alive and they're going to be speedy enough. So Tyron's going to help Veramos by making him fast enough. Your Veramos is already going to be fast and violent runes. So he's going to be removing those debuffs on your team so fast that, you know, they're pretty much never going to be much of a nuisance. And then Ariel, definitely for the heals. Bernard for the speed increase as well. But I think instead of going with Bernard, you know, I would 6-star Vertihil pretty quick. And for runes, yeah, either that's weird. You got 2 Swift runes and Violent runes. So either Violent or Swift. I really love mine with Swift because he's more consistent. He's consistently giving attack bar to the rest of your team. So I'd probably, you know, go with Swift runes. Let's see, what do you got here? Nah, that ain't no good. Resistance, no good. Attack percent, yeah, it's not what I would go with. So I would get yourself some Swift runes. Speed, hit point percent, or crit rate. You have to have crit rate, man. You have to have crit rate on Vertihil. Speed, crit rate, hit point percent. Make him more survivable. And if you do any skill ups after you awaken him, just make sure that you don't get this. You do not want the cooldown turn -1 on his second attack. I've already discussed that a few times for people, but this is my new favorite monster. You know, I love Veramos, but Vertihil, he's great. He's great for everything, especially if he's survivable. With hit point percent here, 100% crit rate, and speed. And I have mine with Swift, but I think Violent would probably be better if you have the Violent runes for him. I mean, if you throw him in the lineup with Veramos, Tyron is a leader, or actually, Veramos is a leader, because the extra hit points is going to be super beneficial too. I mean, depending on the board, you could take either or as leader. And then Ariel, and you can mix and match. You could take Belladon, 6-star Belladon. You could probably take your Dark Rakshasa Ran, which is really rare, really powerful too. I mean, this is kind of like Hua supercharged a little bit. So, got a lot to work with, but Veramos, Vertihil, Tyron, Ariel, and then if you want even more speed, Bernard. Bernard's pretty sweet, and Shannon's great too for Tower of Ascension with the buffs and the speed decrease on the rest of the team, but you don't even need that. I'd probably go with Belladon for the heal and for the defense break and all the good stuff that Belladon does, and the 30% attack bar buff that Belladon does. And then that should be, if you do that, that's 100% auto pretty much all the way to level 90. I mean, that's easy mode. You got the monsters. Hit point, crit rate, resistance, Vertihil for Dragons B10. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense, but I don't use Vertihil for Dragons B10, and I don't know that you would need to. If you were doing Dragons B10, you need a res monster. I mean, that's really the most important for 100% accuracy in my opinion. We're not going to talk about Dragons B10 right now. You got a lot of good monsters. Vertihil, Veramos. Now, those would be my major recommendations. And you could even hold off 6-starring Tyron. 6-star one of these guys. Super awesome. Super great for Arena. Super great for Guild Wars. When I lose Vertihil in Guild Wars, I cry. Alright. Good stuff, Alex. So, 9 happy ferrets. You've been watching the stream for a long time. Yeah, Brienne's a great revive rems. That's who I use for Dragon's B10. Especially with Amin. Amin, I mean that's a super powerful combination there for anybody who cares. It's Veramos because he removes buffs every single turn. Amin because he heals every single turn. Vertihil with 100% crit rate because he increases the attack bar of your allies every single turn. And then Brienne, the Wind Death Knight, is a revive monster because revives the monster and evens out the hit points of all the rest of the monsters. That means that with Brienne and Amin, Amin's going to heal every single turn for a small amount, and Brienne's evening out the hit points, so you pretty much get your monsters back up to full hit points, guaranteed on auto mode. Super easy. So that's like that's my Dragon's B10 that I would recommend to anybody. Then throw in another healer, throw in pretty much whatever you want after that. Veramos, Amin, Vertihil, Brienne. I mean, that's really good right there. Alright, anyways, 9 happy ferrets. Yeah, there you are. 9 happy ferrets. Go to channel 5002 and post to just say something so I can. There you are. The 9 happy ferrets is level 35. Take a look at the arena defense. What exactly would you like me to focus on, 9 happy ferrets? So Megan, Fire Ninja, interesting. You know, normally you don't see a Fire Ninja. Lucian, this is kind of a mixed bag here. And Water Chimera, congrats on the Water Chimera and Lucian. Cool looking island ferrets, very cool. Seeing some good monsters right off the bat. That looks like a Dias, or is that an Arnold? What do we got here? Sitting in your wishing well. Anyways, we'll take a look at the monsters here. I saw Hua too, okay. Anything is great, but specifically runes, and who should I 6-star next? Or who should be your first 6-star, I guess is the question. So yeah, you got some good monsters here. You know, this was one of my first 5 stars, the Fire Pierre. I wouldn't recommend it. Looks like you have a lot of 4 stars. I don't know how many of them are just waiting, maybe this Wind Bounty Hunter waiting for a 6-star to become 6-star material. Dark Harpy. Hell yeah. I don't know how good the Dark Harpy is. I know the light one's pretty decent there. Anyways, Chloe. Okay, pretty cool Acasis. The Wind Sylphid. Light Bounty Hunter. Alright, so Bretta's cool. Konamiya. Congrats on Yorochi. Jean. So you got a lot of good stuff. You got Soha, you got another Lucian here. Unless that's your first one. I thought I seen a higher level one. Yep, so you got 2 Lucians. Alright. So what am I seeing right off the bat? I'm seeing a 5-star Amin, Lucian, Hua. Hua's great. You know, this Fire Ninja. Yeah, I don't know so much. And I love the Chimeras. Chimeras, especially the Fire one. Fire Chimera scares me. I'm not sure if we're going to get to any more people today, mechs, but we do this once in a while, so just follow the channel and we'll try to get to you eventually. Okay, so the faster your attack speed, the greater the damage. Attacks all enemies, target enemy freeze for 1 turn while the attack speed of all decrease. increases for 3 turns. Alright, so the water one's not as scary as the fire one, but still a good monster. This is great. Camilla, wow, congratulations on this. This is, yeah, I wouldn't use Lucia anymore. Camilla is great. So, can you already auto Giants B10 and Dragons B10? Because it doesn't really look like you can. But as far as runes go, I mean, I don't know runes for Camilla. I don't think Rage is the way to go. I mean, Camilla is really great as a super hit point, heavy hit point monster. Really hard to kill, especially with crit rate runes. I don't know enough. You know, the damage is proportionate to the enemy's max. Oh, the enemy's max hit points. Okay. I don't know. Camilla scare me in arena. I swear it's because they have a lot. They're really difficult for me to kill. Especially with this passive. Whenever you're attacked with a critical hit, and a lot of my enemies do critical hits. First 6-star should be a farmer. I kind of agree with that. And as much as I'd like to recommend Lucian, Gonzalez Mark says Camilla's violent nemesis. Now that makes sense. Attack, crit damage, attack, late game. Okay, so that's really strong, really powerful Camilla. Alright, I'll buy it. You know, maybe your Lucian should be your first 6-star because... Alright, so what's going to really help you? Okay, Lucian Rage. No, you have Despair on Lucian. That's no-no. Lucian has 2 AoE attacks, but he has such strong attacks. You really want to be maximizing the damage that his amplification magic does. So, Rage Blade is ideal with attack percent, crit damage, attack percent. And you want to have at least 45% crit rate. And you should have that with your blade runes and subs. So you're looking for crit rate, subs, you're looking for attack percent subs. Farmer can be 5-star arena. That's slow. That's slow. You know, what I would recommend to really jumpstart your game, 6-star your Lucian. I use my Lucian as my farmer. And I farm Hydeni runes, level 5. It has all water monsters, and I farm it in hell mode with my Lucian. And he clears it probably in like 25-30 seconds. So instead of buying any more premium packs, what I'd recommend you do is 6-star your Lucian, get some Rage Blade runes on him, or Fatal. Fatal works too. I mean, you just want him to have attack percent runes. Now, these are good runes. You could even go switch these out for Fatal or Rage, and then keep your energy runes. That wouldn't be bad at all, because these are 6-star. You got crit rate, crit damage, speed, crit rate. These are okay runes, and they're 6-star attack percent runes, so that's the most important. At least plus 12 these things, and then probably go Rage or Fatal for these other 4. I mean, that'd be the easiest thing to do. Ulthus won Diablo. Ulthus. Ulthus beat one and only. 15-8. So yeah. And then once you get your Lucian good, buy an experience booster. 200 crystals, that gives you double experience for 3 days. And then farm Hydeni runes, level 5, with Lucian and 3 fodders. And of course, take advantage of your friend monsters, because you're going to get more experience by farming other stages. You could do Hydeni runes 5 with your other friends' wind monsters. But wind shines against water, and it's a full water stage. You can farm it super quick and use all your crystals. Well, what level are you? Level 35. So once you get, well, 35 is pretty good. And definitely use the glory shot points on increasing the maximum amount of energy that your account has. I don't know about having more than one Lucian. I don't know if I'd even recommend it. Not until you have at least 10 other 6-star monsters. I wouldn't work on a second Lucian. In general, I wouldn't work on a second anything until you have a very strong lineup. You're trying to do something specifically. Lucian farms Hydeni Hell 5 in 30 seconds, more or less. Yeah, so 30 seconds, I mean, you can just keep farming it. You can level up your fodder super quick. Within 12 hours, not even 12 hours, if you farm it hard with a Lucian and lots of fodders, so you're going to need your unknown scrolls and stuff to get your fodders. But if you have like some unknown scrolls saved up, you can get another 6-star monster in less than 12 hours. No doubt, you know, if you're farming hard in Hydeni runes and you're taking advantage of making the fodders as fast as you can. That's what I'd recommend doing. So Lucian, and then you can start making these other 6-star monsters. So Water Chimera is definitely worth it. Hua is definitely worth it. Amin, depending on the runes you got and what you want to do in the game, Amin can be really good. I mean, I love my Amin. I use my Amin for just about everything, but I have really good runes on Amin. Yeah, he had some pretty good pulls to get 15 points. Ulthus did. Sorry, correction. Is Jin Light Ninja? Yeah, Jin. I'll answer that question, Alex. To the best of my knowledge, I went against a Jin team. It was Jin, which was Light Ninja, Light Succubus, and I think it was Belladon. Don't quote me. It might have been Light Harpy. But it was in Guild Wars. And I had a tank team up, and they destroyed my tank team like that. I mean, that was a really strong team. So now I'm thinking I want to have this Jin, because when you awaken, you get the leader skill, increase the attack speed of ally monsters with light attribute. The light teams are so powerful in Guild Wars and Arena because they have no elemental disadvantage except against dark monsters or light monsters. So it's not like if you had a whole wind team. If you have like 3 monsters on Guild Wars defense that are all wind, they're going to get just pwned because somebody's going to take a fire team and just eat them up. It's not the same for a light team. If you take Jin with the increase light monsters speed leader skill, and Jin's got an AoE attack too, so you throw Despair runes on Jin. I mean, this is just what I'm thinking, and I think I'm going to 6-star my Jin soon because of that. And then I might make my Jin really tanky, actually, even though it's an attack monster. I might make him really tanky and then take Belladon and Darien on defense, you know. I don't know, it's one of those things I'm really thinking pretty heavily about, because then you have the extra speed. They're all light monsters, so they're not disadvantaged against much. And Darien and Bella, everybody knows that's a pretty lethal combination right there. Especially if you have really good runes on them. So I'm going to test that out. I'm going to have a 6-star Jin, Darien, and Bella, and really good runes on them, and pretty tanky because, you know, speed teams in general can be countered by a lot of things. But if you take the speed and you have tank and you have light without disadvantage, pretty OP in my opinion. I don't know, it's more theoretical right now, but I'm all for that. But that's not what I would work on for a new player starting account. You know, once you have 10 plus 6-star monsters and you can do all the dungeons in the game reliably, then, you know, then you work on things like that, and you try to make those teams specifically only for Guild Wars, because Jin isn't going to be that good really for Tower of Ascension. Maybe you could make a light team that could blow through all of Tower of Ascension. I don't know, it's not really quite as ideal, because you have more options. You can take 5 monsters to Tower of Ascension, you can take 5 monsters to dragons and giants, so you want more differing types of skills, I guess you would say. So like you'd throw Arnold's and you throw Vertihills in there and things like that. Where Guild Wars, it's like you got 3 monsters and you gotta maximize as much as you can out of just 3 of them, and it's more difficult. Well, Kratos, I'm gonna get to your account here shortly, and I'm gonna call it a day, I think. Next week, hopefully we'll open some more Mystics and get some 5-stars. Anyways, yeah, that's what I would do. Hopefully that helped a little bit, 9 happy ferrets. I mean, you're gonna have lots of 6 stars in no time if you go that route. You're gonna have to spend some crystals, but basically if you have like 500 crystals, or I would have at least 700 because it's gonna cost you 200 for the experience booster for 3 days, and that's what I would do. Then you'll have like, if you have the time to farm it pretty hard, like do it on a weekend, then you can have like quite a few more 6 stars. Once you get the 6 stars, then you can at least, you know, if you go that route, then you can build a team for giants and dragons much easier. So Michelle's a very capable reviver. You can use Michelle. You already have a 4-star max level 1 here. Golems, that's definitely going to be fusion. Yeah, that's all the advice I have right now. Hopefully that helps. Diablo wants wants some scrolls open, it looks like. I'm gonna take a real quick look at Kratos' account. Real quick. He's the last on the list for today. You guys can tell my voice is already starting to go. Kratos. So you can just say something, 5002. Good, I'm glad it helped. Happy ferrets. For giant speed 10, first time clear, should you attack face or towers? That kind of depends on your team, but in general you just attack the giant. You don't attack the towers. Yeah, you never attack the towers really for giants. Alright, Kratos, I'll wait for you here. Your account got reset. What are the chances of them restoring it? I don't know the answer to that. My gut feeling is not very good, sadly, but it's worth trying. I've never heard of them ever restoring an account that got reset. My first 6-star was Julian, the Wind Phantom Thief. Hey Niloy, you must just be joining us. Mystic Scroll Fight Club is just a little thing we made up where 2 competitors compete by opening Mystic Scrolls side by side on the same Twitch stream and getting points for it, and we are already finished with Mystic Scroll Fight Club. Ulthas was the winner. He got some good monster summons. So this video, what you're watching right now, will be posted on YouTube within the next couple days, so you can see it then. Alright, so Kratos, let's take a quick look here. Alright, so a lot of players who aren't level 40 yet today in the review. Yeah, that stinks. You had Chloe, Dark Pierre, and other good monsters. I hope they do reset your account, because, I mean, that's an honest mistake. If your sister got a hold of it, that stinks. Good luck. First was Lucian, second Veramos, third Bella. Yeah, those are really good. That's a good order. That's a good monsters to be your first 6 stars. Rika, Fire Oracle, cool. Fedora, Rena, Hua, Lucian, Brienne, Julian, nice. 5-star Katarina here. Alright, so you got the Fire Brownie. I don't know too much about that. Here's Vertihil. What exactly were you looking for? Kratos, Amin, Casus. I used to tout Casus above anything else, but once Veramos came out, I kind of lost a lot of love for Casus. That's cool, Panda. Thanks for watching. Well, somebody got their account back, says Gonzalez Mark, so yeah, it might take you a while. Dark, Sylph. This is interesting. Surrounds an enemy with night and puts them to sleep for 2 turns. 2 turns of sleep. You know, sleep's not as good as stun because if they get attacked, they get woken up, but I like that. Especially reusable in 5 turns if you get the other cooldown timer. Putting somebody to sleep for 2 turns is like, ouch. Trying to build a great TOA team, can't get past floor 40. So what would be, you know, TOA is more, it's hard to advance in TOA until you have the basics set up. Paired with a single target nuker. Yeah, I could see that with that double sleep, Gonzalez Mark. Yeah, I'm losing my voice here already. Alright, so for TOA, I don't know about Rika. I mean, of course she's good. What do you have? You have a Despair on her? Yeah. Despair, Focus. So yeah, I mean, Rika should probably be part of your TOA team. I can recommend TOA teams, but everything I recommend is going to take a lot of work and effort. And, you know, runes maketh monster. That's my new saying here. Runes are that important. Oh, yeah, another no-no. Despair on Lucian. You're probably using Lucian, you know, you want a lot of Despair, you want a lot of stuns for Tower of Ascension. You don't have to have a lot of stuns if you have the proper survivable team, which is what I use. I really don't have hardly any stuns on my team. I can pretty much auto all the way up to 90, but I have a lot of 6-star monsters too, and I have pretty decent runes. So again, I hate to do it for everybody who's less than level 40, but Veramos is important, so go after that guy. I mean, once you get him, I don't know who your leader is for Tower of Ascension. You have a lot of good monsters here. I'm sure you can do it, but you might have to mix and match them depending on what floor you're trying to attack. I'm not the best Tower of Ascension guide. I mean, I basically just get through it right before the thing resets just to get my rewards. I don't really focus on it too much. Fran is your leader? Yeah, that's probably not the absolute best. Attack speed of monsters by 10%. Yeah, Veramos is going to give you 30% hit points for all monsters compared to 10% attack speed. It's a very much better skill. Plus, you know, Fire Brownie for a temporary TOA leader. I mean, I wouldn't focus too much on getting too far in Tower of Ascension until you get everything else set. I mean, it just takes a lot of work until you have Veramos, who's removing debuffs. Increase the hit points of allied monsters by 25%. Yeah, I mean that's solid. I like that. That's really good suggestion, Mark. Look at you. Mark's got a lot more TOA experience than me. Dark Mons and Light Mons, yeah. I don't even recommend Eridos as much as I used to. I mean, he's really good for stuns, but Tyron, yeah, Tyron's awesome. I would definitely focus on Tyron, and don't focus on your Shimmy as much. You know, Shimmy was my second 6-star, but Shimmy's great for arena for a speed team, but speed is not meta anymore. And other than he's too squishy, in my opinion. There's other wind monsters that do a better job of stunning / attacking the monster. So Julian's really good, but only if you max skill him basically. You gotta get these harmful effect rates and cooldown to cooldown's nice, but I mean, for him to be super stun, awesome monster, I mean, you almost need. I don't think he's really worth the skill ups as much as some of your other monsters, like Rika. Some, 5 stars always get priority with skill ups. So for Tower of Ascension, Vertihil, I mean, he's gonna be great for everything. Work on him. We already talked about runes. I mean, Lucian's very helpful, but he's really squishy too. So I'll usually take Lucian all the way up to like Tower of Ascension level 50, but my Lucian's level, he's a 6-star, and 6-star has a ton more hit points, so 6 stars are a lot harder to kill. And you have Despair Rune, so I'm sure you've been trying to use him for Tower of Ascension to get some extra stuns. You have crit rate and attack percent. You don't need the crit rate on Lucian, he has no skills that need crit rate. Well, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I should say that. He doesn't have any skills based on crit rate, so. Dark High Elemental and Light Werewolf. Light Werewolf's a beast. Dark High Elemental, I don't know. I don't think Dark's that good, really. My opinion is Light Werewolf is a great 6-star for endgame PvP content, but other than that, I don't know if I'd build him, because 15% increase to the hit points, it's annoying and great for endgame arena and guild wars, and increases their attack speed. I mean, that's nice, but that's like the best thing he's got going for him, unless you're in guild wars. He tears people up in guild wars because proportionate to his max hit points, so he's tanky. So for guild wars, that's amazing, but I wouldn't build him until you can do Tower of Ascension 100, until you can do Giants and Dragons B10 auto mode. And you have great runes and you're already farming lots of 6-star monsters. I wouldn't work on this guy. I would save him till later, because he's a beast for guild wars and arena, but you don't need him for the rest of your stuff. I'd work on Tyron and Wind Barbaric King, cool, but not as useful right now. I wouldn't work on a Casus either. I'd work on Vertihil. I'm saying the same thing over and over. And Mark said a really smart thing, and that was hit points for Fire Brownie Magician until you get Veramos, the Dark Ifrit. And go watch Nick the Greek's videos. He uses Hua and Veramos. These are great monsters, but again, you need the 6-star one. So you can probably farm. What can you farm real quick with Rika? You can probably farm Timor Desert with your Rika. How much attack do you have? A decent amount. You might be able to solo Hell, and you have a lot of hit points on Rika. You can probably solo Hell, Timor Desert, stage 3 with Rika. You have 4 Lucian. Yeah, but I'd work on your other stuff before you start doubling up on monsters. So your brand would be you have the monsters for sure. You might be able to build a Dragons B10 team if you 6-star Hua, Vertihil, Briand, maybe Amun if you get the right runes for him, and Belladon. That's very possible. Maybe you're Brownie, I don't know. But I'm stumbling and bumbling here. But what I would do is I'd take Rika, I'd get a lot more 6-stars. I would 6-star Vertihil, I would get your Veramos, I would 6-star him definitely. Once you get like that team, then you can take Rika too. You can take some healers. I would get Belladon, I would get your Light Inugami and Amun, and I would get some runes for Amun from Giants B10, at least until he has 100% crit. What do you got here? Rage. No. But get your healers, your 2 light monster healers. I mean, those, I don't see anything else that would work. Get your monsters 6-star by doing the experience booster and leveling fodders with Rika in Timor Desert, stage 3. Get those runes from doing dragons and giants. Then you should be able to just auto all the way to 90 and easily do the rest of it with Hua and Vertihill by watching Nick the Greek's videos. That's all I can really suggest. Yeah, congratulations on all the good pulls. I mean, you got a lot to work with, and with all the great monsters you have, there's your Darien. I don't see Light Inugami. This is that Light Drunken Master. I don't think he's that good. I don't know for sure. You got Huahi, that's awesome. There's your Belladon. Dark Alley. I think this is a really strong. Yeah, this is a very. Wait. So it covers your hit points at the enemy. I don't know how good this guy is. Honestly, I don't think it would fit with what you're trying to accomplish right now, though. Yeah, Tyron for TOA. That's Tyron, Hua, Verdi, Bella, Kona, Fire Brownie. That's pretty solid. Gonzalez he knows his stuff here. Sure, Diablo, we'll open those right now. You got great stuff. Stop buying premium packs. Look at all your great monsters here. Wow. I mean, look. Did I see a Fire Succubus too? No Fire Succubus, so you might have to fuse that. Drogon. Okay. You got your Wind Vampire. Yeah. Hopefully my ramblings helped a little bit. If not, you can rewatch the video and maybe pick up on anything I might have said. But that's just what I recommend for players who don't have a lot of 6 stars yet. Is just start getting them. Build those Dragons and Giants teams. And Mark had some real good suggestions here for TOA until you get that other team. Work on Tyron, Hua, Verdi, Bella, because Hua and Vertihill work together. They decrease the enemy's attack bar, and Vertihill increases your attack bar. That's like super speed. Belladon increases attack bar and heals, removes enemy buffs, and defense break. Yeah, and Konamiya's great. The water Garuda, it's got a heal, and Konamiya removes. Well, so does Fire Brownie. Fire Brownie puts immunity up, but Konamiya removes harmful effects, so it kind of substitutes for having that Veramos, but not really a true substitution. Veramos is way better. That's all I got. I'm going to open some of Diablo's scrolls here. We're in Delphoy. Yeah, that's true. Delphoy's super nice too. Alright, we're going to open up some of Diablo's scrolls. And then probably call it a day. I'm getting logged in right now, Diablo. Hopefully you're ready. For playing for 4 months, you're doing real good. I hate to have to recommend Veramos to everybody, but my opinion is that it takes your game from like, oh, I'm struggling with this stage, and then I'm struggling 2 stages later. And then all of a sudden you get Veramos, and you 6-star Veramos and max skill. Save those Devilmon, feed them to Veramos. The 5-star monster, it's totally worth the skill ups. The skill ups are great. You get some decent speed runes, either Swift or Violent on Veramos. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, my game's blown right up. You can do everything. You don't have to worry about those debuffs. You can auto everything. Alright, I hope so, Diablo. We've had okay luck today. Hopefully you can be our first 5-star here. Yeah, light Ifrit. Max is agreeing with me here. Yeah, so is Gonzalez Mark. Veramos is just... almost too OP, but the best thing about it is everybody can get it with some work. And for anybody less than level 40, it is. It's a struggle until you get that guy. I'm not going to say he's going to be a game changer until, you know, you're going to have to put a little bit of work into him too after you summon him, and it takes so much work to summon him, but worth it. It's just totally worth it. It takes so much struggle out of your game. And auto so much more content. Alright, Diablo. Good luck. 11. Here we go. We need to get some lightning. Oh. Diablo's had poor luck lately, he says. We usually have good luck with Diablo stuff, though. Alright, so Water Martial Cat. We're gonna do some randomness. We're gonna try to change some. Oh! I wonder if I can still summon like this. Look at this. This is what happens when my game decides it doesn't like me anymore. No, I don't think I can summon. Alright, I got a log. That is the game breaking. You broke my game, Diablo. Broke it. Never gonna be able to play Summoner's War again. Summoner's War is drunk. You're drunk. Go home, Billy. Alright. Well, maybe that'll change our luck then. Who knows? Alright, we're back though. Back. It's gonna be a lucky channel. What do you got in your magic shop? Nothing. Alright, big money. Oh, there's a lightning. Come on, come on. Ah, it's a pure. Oh no, it's a Rakshasa. That's cool. Water rock. Rock out with your water Rakshasa out. That's a good speed leader. I don't think Diablo really needs it. Diablo has so much good stuff here. Oh man. Let's just take a look. Yeah, he's got Woosha. Chiwoo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. No, he's got more. He's got to have more. There's that water Rakshasa. Yeah, sounds good, Max. We can try. Chloe. Yeah, Diablo's probably got a lot of stuff in storage right now, too. Alright. Number 9, here we go. Water Lizard Man. Not really what we're looking for. Number 8, big money. No, no lightning. Yeah, we all need runes. If I could just get the perfect runes for the monsters I have, I would be all set. There's always something to shoot for, even if you don't have the best monsters. You can always just get good runes. Runes make even not 5 stars really good. Number 7. Here we go. That's got to be no. What happened? Did my stream go offline? Alright, you guys can hear me? I don't know what happened. It wouldn't let me restart it either for a while. So I'm gonna just let everybody get back in here. Yeah, that was like, you have been streaming too long. You're done. Alright, well hopefully most people got back in here. Still got a few scrolls for open for Diablo. What we get? We got Water Rock Shasta so far. Alright, I think we got most people back in now. I know, Diablo's trying to like take over my computer or something. Says I have no viewers. It's alright. Alright, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Diablo Summoning Hour. He has 6 Mystic Scrolls left. And 2,466 Unknown Scrolls. Are you excited for 2,466 Unknown Scrolls? Let's hear it. Alright, 1 Light Dark Scroll. Here we go. Big money. No, no, no. Wind Harpy. Here we go. Alright, let's how much monster space you got, Diablo? Not a lot. Oh my gosh, Diablo! You haven't even increased your monster space all the way yet? You have all these 5 stars and good monsters. Can't believe you haven't done that. Whatever. Each their own. Alright, here we go. Big money. Come on, come on. 2,166 slime openings. Oh, what is this? Seal? No, this is fusion though. Here we go. No. Diablo's definitely like a he's got the very free-to-play instinct in him. He doesn't want to waste the storage, the money it costs for the storage. That's true. I mean, why increase your storage? You don't have to, but I don't know, the convenience is awfully nice. Water Lizard Man, that is no good. Lucky number 3. Here we go. Come on. Oh. Michelle, Wind Epicon Priest. If you can live with less storage, then by all means. 2 crystal summons next before. No. No crystal summons. Oh, I thought that was gonna be. It's not. The Wind Imp Champion, that's not good. I try not to do crystal summons. Yep, Light and Dark's all we need here. 1 Mystic left, but we're gonna get a 5-star, right? Meow. Nope. Well, hopefully it's gonna be on the Light Dark. Wind Inugami, that's no good. Alright, so we are gonna wait till the 235 mark. Sorry to make you guys wait. We're actually gonna do a couple unknowns too, I think. The 35 mark. That's gonna be the lucky mark. I don't know. I don't think there's much to do with that, but there might be a time thing. Well, if Diablo says use the crystals, we'll use the crystals, but Judge, yeah, waste the crystals. Waste of crystals. No dark martial cats, please. No dark martial cats, please. No dark martial cats, please. Alright, we're close. We're close to that 35 mark. We got 1 minute to go. Let's get a little hype going. Got a little techno music, I guess. Shake some monsters. We'll shake this light minnow. We got a light dark scroll. We're gonna do the light minnow dance. This is how you summon a natural 5-star light oracle. Alright, we're getting close. 20 seconds left, guys. A little more juju. A little more shaking of the light minnow before we summon the 5-star light monster. Here we go. Bump, 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 bump. Uh-oh. Lost my timer. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo! Dang it! No dark martial cats, please. No dark. What the? Yeah. Well, on the plus side, Diablo, you get a light dark scroll every month now just for logging in. And you get one for Tower of Ascension. So you get more light and darks now than we used to. What else? You get something for those. Jabba. Sorry, dude. That's an interesting monster, that light elemental. I don't know. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, I think the game was trying to make me not summon there. Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow's a new month. There's always more summons. That's what's nice about this game. I've been free to play for the last 9 months and I still get more scrolls every day pretty much. Alright, talk to you guys later. LMC signing out for now. It's been fun.